good to see you. I formally would like to welcome you for Fireside Chat on Fortifying Digital Transformation through AI ML. Just a quick introduction from my side. I'm Rajan Arora, Technology and Digital Partner in Mazars, and I am absolutely thrilled to be moderator for this session today. I have a distinguished guest today, Mr. Khushru, uh, who is the Chief Technology Officer at GM Modeler, and Mr. V. Ramakrishnan, who is CEO Assistant Technologies. I strongly believe, based on your past experience, you have a lot of good, successful digital transformation journey in the past. But before dive into a quick discussion, let me take a moment to set a stage. As we all know, in today's rapidly evolving digital space, artificial intelligence, machine learning, or a natural language processing are at the forefront of driving innovation and transformation. The fusion of digital transformation and these technology, it's a loud announcement of a new transformative era. I strongly believe it will definitely have a driving unprecedented innovation, operational efficiency, and robust collaboration, and definitely a big organizational competitiveness for sure. So I would request to both my guests today, who are having a wealth of experience in harnessing these technologies to navigate and challenges and opportunities in this space, if they can share their experience and their understanding on this future of digital transformation. Over to you guys. So I think let me start with with Khushru sir. Khushru sir, I would like to understand in terms of to have this revolutionary impact on the future of digital transformation. How can an AI and ML development services play a vital role in understanding the market spectrum and creating a proactive market strategy through a data-driven approach? Over to you, Khushru.
Thank you, Rajan. This is Khushru Mistry. I am the Chief Technology Officer of GM Modular, recently joined the company. Rajan, I think I would like to start off by saying that let's define AI and ML a little bit more, okay?
Okay.
So the ML algorithms analyze vast amounts of data to extract meaningful insights from both structured and unstructured data.
Sure.
While AI systems can then identify patterns, trends, and correlationships within the market data, providing a deeper understanding of the customer's behavior, preferences, and also to a large extent the dynamics. Okay. So I think
Mhm.
that distinction is very should be need to be clear.
Sure.
Now, AI and ML can help businesses navigate through the complexities of, I would say, modern day marketing landscapes, providing tailored marketing segmentations and strategies that should resonate with the diverse customer segments which we have.
Mhm.
Now, this approach not only ensures a more personalized customer experience, but I would say it also enhances the efficiency of marketing campaigns. And by using machine learning algorithms, the marketeers can uncover patterns and trends in a customer data that I would say previously were undetectable.
Mhm.
Now, these kind of nuances of understanding market segments, and I think I should give you one example, but
Mhm.
dynamic pricing optimization, which is becoming a very fast option, where ML models can analyze market conditions, competitive pricing, and including customer behavioral trends to dynamically adjust these pricing strategies is actually becoming a very real-time trend today.
Okay.
Of course, we know that AI is playing a very pivotal role, and I think you would have many people would have noticed that by analyzing UI data, AI can determine the most effective time and platform for ad displays, and this ensures maximum visibility and engagement. So I think this is how the AI and ML is playing development services are playing a vital role in today's market spectrum and market driven industry.
Sure. Rama, would you like to throw some light on the same?
Thank you so much. So I completely agree with Khusro sir, and over and above that, I would also like to add few things. See the traditionally, if you see, we have always analyzed a market or an organization from a Porter's five forces standpoint.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when we see from that standpoint, and we need a lot of information in order to keep the organization ahead of the competitors. uh, Say how the competitors are doing, how we are doing, what is our suppliers, buyers, what is the threat of substitution, what is the threat of new entry. So these all depends on all the data that we have gathered over a period of journey that an organization has gone through. Now, having said that, if we take few of the key things like business is basically buyer and seller stuff, right? So somebody is buying and we are selling. Now we need to source in order to sell. So how efficiently we are applying these algorithms and trying to create a value chain for the organization from the suppliers, inventory, and those standpoint, and how are we effectively marketing products and services which are being consumed, which channel did produce most of the effectiveness. So over and above that, it could be your engagement, like what on online, if we have done something, some marketing ads campaign, how well, which day, which period, there are so many variables, so much of a social media and print, TV, considering each and everything, which is giving me a better return of investments. So these all are very much interlinked and requires the study in a very systematic manner. And as Khusro sir also pointed out, there is a lot of data in unstructured area. How we are leveraging them in order to provide or get the insights to the organization, percolate it into a lowest level, as lowest level as possible, and create an information driven decision making culture is what the objective of this AI and ML being introduced in an organization. Now, how we carry forward with that obviously depends on the roadmap that we have for the implementation.
Super. I think this leads to one question in my head in terms of the companies who are having a prioritization of customer centric focus. The companies who are having a service oriented kind of businesses. How can we use AI ML to enhance their growth? What are the prospect you can see from AI ML fusion with digital transformation to make it more fully operational? Rama.
Right. So from making or combining these two, again, we need to see it from a holistic standpoint that as a organization, what are all the touch points that I have, right? So who all are going to use them, and what type of impact we are trying to create for each of those departments. For example, if it is a manufacturing company and I want to optimize my inventory and logistics, how do I do that, right? So manufacturing will consume the raw materials in a very constant pace, but also will proportionally grow along with the organizational growth plan. So how are we synchronizing demand, forecasting, supply, or what is the optimal ordering quantity that I should actually undertake? So these are very small things that will have the impact. But along with that, if it is for a service organization, an organization which is primarily into like telephony or telecom operator or banking services, so these also have again marketing as a very key methodology to acquire the customers. Now, effectiveness of each and every activity needs to be measured, because I believe that there is a value chain, that is something which is the benchmark. So if it is like together adding some value, saving cost, improving the operating efficiency, marketing is doing better, increasing the revenues. So these things all come together and deliver the value for an organization. So AI and ML is correlated, because certain things you need to have that historical insight how these processes, various
Yeah.
processes are functioning. And based upon that, as sir also mentioned, how do we transform that, then now that's the second part of the story. So it's the same coin, basically need to be leveraged very calculated.
Super. Khushbu sir, would you like to supplement anything on this?
I would like to say that customer experience in today's day and age
Yeah.
is for any organization the most important yardstick to
Yeah.
do great business or just good business, right?
Correct, correct.
And I think AI ML is playing a very important role, which enhances personalization,
Mhm.
highly adaptive, predictive analytics, with things like sentiment analysis and all of that, provides that push to that company to, in my opinion, create something called empathy with the customer.
Yeah.
Specifically for India, empathy is a very, very important aspect of the culture of India.
Yeah.
I think if that particular point can be addressed,
Yeah.
okay, a company can do very good business. That's the way, I would like to utilize AI and ML from a customer experience perspective, and that's where I am going to lead the company towards.
No, in fact, the quote you use, like good business to great business. You're using AI ML to make a good business to a great business. That's a powerful message, yeah, isn't it? Good, good, sir. Good. This is what we expect from you, sir. Yeah, definitely. I think let's move to another, thing which is very important, which is NLP, and, the question comes to my head is how can a AI-enabled NLP framework with a conventional AI voice bot analytics unlock a new business possibility and boost the business connectivity or productivity? Yeah,
I would say conversational AI, all right,
yeah,
um, helps business automate um, customer interactions
okay.
and provides a very personalized way of supporting a customer 24 by 7. Because understandably, bots don't take a coffee break, right? But at the same time, I think we have to be very, very careful. Okay,
Yeah.
unconditional AI usage can be have a very dangerous impact
Uh-huh.
because NLP helps computers understand and interpret human languages, right?
Correct, correct.
But it does not enable sentiment. Okay, and,
True.
and unconventional usage of AI on voice bots can lead to the bot learning the wrong sentiments of human interactions. And I think this is where AI needs to be regulated, in my opinion, very strongly. Otherwise, and if you utilize the right way, believe me, I have seen NLP and conversational AI getting utilized in which it detects the nature of the person's language, even through the traditional talk. And it gives the comfort when it starts to talk in the language which the user knows best. And I think that, creates that bondage between the company and the brand and the customer. And this is where I believe NLP, you know, voice bots and conversational AI is gonna take a long leap into the
Hmm.
future ways of working with our customers.
Sure. Valid point, sir. I think absolutely valid point. Rama, your viewpoint on this?
Right. So I completely agree with sir. And over and above that, so conversational AI, sorry, conversational AI has various application these days. If you see, there is a WhatsApp bot possibility, and there is a social media bot also possible. So there are multiple channels which are available for holding or interacting or holding the customer's attention, and then and there try to convert them. So that is one of the key things. Now, when you add a layer of speech to text and text to speech above this, so though it adds a lot of value, but yes, I mean the empathy and those part I would say to some extent suffer. But even there also, organizations are catching up with the quality of voice and the generative voice, right? I mean, we can generate a quality of audio with certain emotions. So that is something that is upcoming. I mean, not completely still in place. It's still an ongoing research. And but another key aspect that I want to highlight is like conversational AI is an element in automating a contact center. But one key thing that gets missed out in this whole scenario is like whether it is a scripted conversation that we are talking here, or it is like a free text conversation. In free text conversation, you might not necessarily follow the same script. There could be multiple approaches to convert a customer, but it could be like, again, further combinations are also possible, that there is numerous way you can interact with the customer and try and convert them. Now this requires a different type of algorithm. You can say that it is generative part is something which is essential here, but generative models are so heavy that it takes too much of a time to actually do that. So somewhere around there is a rack concept that is there, so it can really help hold a free text conversation of a particular conversation framework. In the sense, could be one topic like ticket booking, could be e-commerce, any use case wherein product is being sold or you are trying to get some time with the customer. So within a certain ambit, it is definitely possible to deliver a cost-effective, faster, free text conversation. Now, the dimension that is key here is to understand, analyze. Still, it has to be a continuous process, right? So understand that, again, put it back into the bot in order to make that more refined. So you can just imagine these type of conversation as a tree that's like ongoing possible, but the end result that we are going to target is the same conversion of the customer.
Yeah. I think you raise a very valid point, Rama. In fact, would you mind if you throw some light on what Pushru sir said in terms of regulation of AI? They have a regulation on the AI. Any views on that?
Definitely. I mean, in fact, some time back, I was just discussing the same topic. See,
Uh-huh.
one of the key issue that is actually, if you very carefully see, is that unethical usage of data. You do might have access to the customer's data, but that doesn't make you owner of that. So you have to have that
Mm.
sense of responsibility in order to actually use that. I mean, no customer would mind it if you get the permission and deliver a value to them, right? I mean, using that like scraping from here and there and doing all those things is actually bringing a lot of bad name, and certainly it has a lot of power and it needs to be kept in check, particularly the generative part. So
Okay.
there is a very
Sorry.
fine balance. Sorry to add,
Yeah.
just one more key sentence. There is a possibility of not using generative AI for all the purposes. So
Hmm. Hmm.
traditional conversational AI and a generative AI, there is a possibility of a free text conversation.
So I think you're saying, we should have some, guidelines for this entire,
Absolutely,
framework and AI. So that's
absolutely.
great. I think let's discuss on the last stuff, from my side. I think we keep hearing from a lot of business houses who are talking about AI powered tools, for the best for the customer services or customer relationship. Do you believe in that, Rama? Or what is your viewpoint on that?
We are working there. So, in some of the Indian languages, we have achieved phenomenal accuracy,
Mm-hmm.
and partners have started seeing the value in that.
Okay.
And so that is something that is actually catapulting us. As also you also and Kusro sir also mentioned about the emotive part of it. So still the text to speech, I mean the response that we are sending back to the customer, it
Uh-huh.
becomes very costly if you try and bring you some kind of emotion like laughter and
Is it?
empathy in that whole equation. Now,
Okay.
like
Okay.
generally text to speech are very costly, and when you bring in this equation over and above that, it's like 50 times of that cost. So that's one of the key challenges that everybody is trying to solve currently.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
uh, but I mean, there are other avenues as well wherein we can use these systems, like speech to text can be used as a recommender system to the agent, as a companion, virtual companion, so that they can better their capability in interacting and converting the customers towards the end goal, that is the business. So that is something we are working, and it can be used also as a quality tool to give the feedback quickly. Generally it's like 1 or 2% which is sampled, and that is the reason you cannot really give them very qualitative feedbacks. And also, it becomes a very subjective thing that me as an agent, I'm doing really good, but somebody else, he's not able to actually match up to that guy. Now, why should that knowledge not be recommended to him, so that he can better his engagement, improve the chances of conversion?
No, no, Rama, days are not so far when even an empathy or a smiling or laughter is also going to come along with AI. Yeah, definitely. Good, good. Yeah, I think good stuff. Yeah. So, Kush, is there any viewpoint on this?
Um, yeah, I think customers, I would say, is are the very center of everything which we do. All right,
That's true.
and it's not an adage or a tagline. I think it's a motto and a goal for every organization, right?
Absolutely. Without saying.
Um, I still believe that AI-powered customer service solutions absolutely certainly help the business streamlining their support processes, personalize customer interactions, and also at the same time using the data analytics part of it, gain valuable insights. Now, for example, most of the, I would say, the high-end CRM systems today are coming up with AI-powered I would say voice and powered assistants that provide customer services agent with real time. I would say AI nudges, right? Now, this helps them to resolve things faster, handle case more effectively, automate time-consuming tasks, and to a large extent, deliver a service much more effectively. Because let's try and understand that people don't have the time of day to have long conversations today. Um, so I still believe that AI-powered chatbots are would revolutionize customer services um, at a good speed of conversation with the customer, um, saving time and ensuring also adopting new technologies even more faster. Now, take one step ahead. Combine this technology with customer sentiment and prosodic analysis of how the customer is interacting with you with feedback. And you have a very, very powerful tool that creates a sort of, bondage with your customer, and this creates brand loyalty. So do believe that this technology is going to revolutionize the way we do, customer relationships and customer centricity.
So, I think in the interest of the time, I know we have a hard stop here, but so let me accept this from my heart. Like it has been truly enlightening conversation, guys. So let me thank you both of you. I think before we wrap up, I would like to thank Kushu sir and Rama, and in fact to our online audience as well. It's a super and enlightening session. You guys have presented here, and thank you very much from my side. Until next time, stay curious and keep innovating. Bye bye.